Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We did all the shark trials with Shadowheart. Now, of course, we're now in space or whatever, so we can jump like we're on the moon or something. What if I turned into an owlbear? Alright guys, try not to be crushed. There might have been like a strategy where I know Balthazar can actually spawn at the very bottom area. So I wonder if people actually turned into an owlbear and jumped all the way down just to kill him in one hit. Yeah, I can test it out on someone's summon, I guess, if you summon like a dog or a bird or something. Here we go. Let's see if I do damage. And boom, 85. Yep, 85 damage. That's crazy. I got pushed into the cutscene. I forgot you still have the helmet on. Don't interfere. Alright, let's see what she does. Say nothing. That armor do look cool on her though. Oh, there we go. I guess we didn't talk to her enough. The only NPC we really lose out on is Jaheira, I suppose. But it's not that important. Anyways, we want to bring in Gale now, and we now have 4 items received. Yeah, because Shadowheart has now pretty much awakened, so now she has the Dark Justiciar half-plate, and a couple of other things here as well. The Dark Justiciar gauntlets, which do combo well with her subclass right here, which was the Death Domain Cleric, so the extra necrotic damage will actually be a big help here. And their armor class is also higher, and also the Shar Spear of Evening also has some necrotic in there as well. So yeah, Death Domain Cleric works very well for Shadowheart. But enough about that. We're going to replace her immediately, so let's go back to camp and bring in Gale. So I decided to bring in Gale, who is a blade singing wizard. I decided to also give him a very special spell here, the Shadow Blade. So before I had the scimitar, but if I reclass... Oh, you can upcast the Shadow Blade as well? Yes, if I upcast the Shadow Blade, now I have a 7 to 28 psychic damage sword here that can also make use of Booming Blade. And with the Sword of the Undermountain King, we also have a greater chance to crit, which should combo pretty well with the overall build here, because the Blade Singing Wizard basically wants to be up close and personal with the enemies. So I also decided to give him Blur as well to give disadvantage on attack rolls to the enemies, and also Blade Song makes them just better as well. And with Mage Armor, you can just cast this, and I believe this was until Long Rest. So you can give yourself even higher armor class, so now I'm at 17 with a highly invest into dexterity, and it should be even higher with Blade Singing you gain another 3 bonus to armor class, and movement speed is also increased. So you'll have a 20 armor class wizard here that can go even higher with the use of shield as a reaction, so Gale will be unhittable. So let's go into the Moonrise Tower fights. Of course, we probably also want to long rest first because my character has like 0 spell slots right now, so let's go in long rest. Now the main reason why I wanted to bring in the Shadow Blade was because it does psychic damage specifically, and inside of Moonrise Towers there's a very specific item that you can pick up that makes every enemy nearby vulnerable to psychic damage. Now of course, because the Last Light Inn was completely destroyed, we're not really going to have reinforcements, so unfortunately we're gonna have to do things the hard way, and this time around we don't even have the rune powder barrel to explode the first floor, but I'm very confident with our current team setup, because the druid, the Circle of the Stars druid, most importantly, has very good crowd control. As long as I become a starry form dragon, my concentration will be very high, so I can continuously cast Call Lightning, while also casting Ice Storm if we need it as well to create ice on the ground. And Gale is also very versatile, just being a wizard in general, so we should be okay on that front as well, since he also has haste to make us go twice, and also lightning bolt to do a very big straight line of damage. Now the most important thing is initiative, which I kind of did give Gale a lot of dexterity, and also the Fistbreaker helmet. I don't know why he has the camp clothes on. There we go. I give him the Fistbreaker helmet, so he should have a higher initiative roll, and also with high dexterity it should be pretty high as well. But let's see what happens. Okay. Now of course, the first area is not that difficult, but let's use the Blade Song. It doesn't even cost a single action. So, with this ability, I'm now at 17 armor class, and I forgot to cast Mage Armor, so unfortunately I will have to do that right now. So now I'm at currently 20 AC right now, and I can still stab if I really want to, but I'll just stay back here. Yeah, I'll use my star maps so that we can take down the first few enemies here. We probably want to take down, I guess you are important. Nice. We almost took down the adept already. What was your bardic ability with your class?
I have Mantle of Inspiration.
Yeah, cast that on Gale. Ooh. Now, Mantle of Inspiration. We are imbued with 8 temporary hit points, and if we're hit by a melee attack, the attacker becomes charmed, which is very good because there are really powerful paladins, specifically this one right here, who will always go for a Divine Smite or something like that, and now he's charmed, so he no longer can do that. Most importantly, the Mantle of Inspiration, there's no save for this. They're guaranteed to be charmed. Also, we're inside of the Hunger of Adar right now, so this kind of sucks. Alright, let's see what Gale can do. I mean, he did take a lot of damage right now, but I think he's fine. Yeah, right here, I can use Bladesong Climax to do a lot of damage in an area and also heal everyone nearby. There we go. I'm gonna go for a Booming Blade here. Oh, I'm out of movement. What if I just hasted myself, actually? Haste Gale and then move in and then do a Booming Blade. Boom! Look at that damage. And I can go again with another hit. So I'll just hit, I suppose. It's just a miss. It happens.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, another smite, but you killed them due to your reaction.
Nice.
Yeah.
And look at that, they're missing Gale right now. Nice shove, idiot. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, every single one of these guys, yeah, they have plate armor, which sells for a lot, so I love selling the items that these guys drop. What if I just stab this guy? Boom. Awesome. And I still have 2 double actions here, which means I can blast the ghoul, and then go for another hit with Gale again, and then I still have another Booming Blade here. There you go, I don't really care about that, because I still have an extra action. That's how strong Gale can be. He just keeps going and going, and his armor class is through the roof. Bladesinger and Hexblade Warlocks are by far the best classes so far. And now that we got the front door cleared out, we do have some tadpoles here, which will probably go into Hank because he's the one who has Coal of the Week. So feel free to take him. Alright, open the big door, and there are our enemies. Now, what I really want to do right now is just kind of go in there and upcast water. Yeah.
I do have an Arrow of Lightning.
That works. So I made all those guys wet. So now, whatever you guys do, it doesn't really matter that much. As long as it's lightning, it's fine, or ice. I do have a lightning bolt here. Sure. Boom! Big damage. The Scrying Eye somehow survived. Nice. Let's see what they do. Are they just gonna walk in? Yeah, they are. Hunger of Adar. Yeah, Hunger of Adar is scary, but I think we're okay. I don't think any of us have concentration right now, right? Psychic Scream, calling in reinforcements, that's fine. Big AoE damage here with this sword. So, check this out. Boom! It's really not that much, actually. Booming Blade. Boom! Yeah, we want to take down the Hunger of Adar guy, probably. I still have Cosmic Omen, but I guess I can't, because you're in the darkness, I suppose. But now I can go, which means I can most certainly just go for a light breath here. Radiating Orb. And then, because they are wet, I will cast Call Lightning. Boom! Now the Hunger of Adar is gone, and they still have 1 HP left somehow. I guess because of, like, the death warding, I guess. Use your crab to finish the adept. We know your conjured crab can do so much. No! They died to the floor. Oh well. That's fine, because I will Booming Blade the Scrying Eye. Boom! 0? I would have thought the thunder damage would have killed it. I guess not. But I can still just kill this guy, I guess. Boom! I don't like how the dagger immediately stabs a dead target. Because that just wastes the bonus action, but oh well. Go lightning! 9? That was awful. Well, I still have light breath, though. There we go. Let me go for another Booming Blade, and hopefully this will kill this time, right? 4. I'll take it. There we go. Shout out to Call Lightning being one of the best spells in my opinion. Alright, let's see what this guy does. Nothing. Well, I have no idea what happened, but it wasn't that bad. Oh, here's the shield. Yeah, there's the shield. Let me see his armor class right now. 22, and it could have been higher if he had the sword singing. Yeah, I can do a Misty Step here just to go right into there due to the versatility of the wizard, being able to do literally everything, and then Booming Blade again. Boom! That's a lot of damage. Oh. Yeah, I can do that. Boom. Almost down already from a single wizard. And also Booming Blade makes it so that anyone who moves gets hurt by the Booming Blade's status effect. Booming Blade is just a really strong cantrip. I'm so glad they added this recently, because I don't remember Booming Blade in the previous patches, because otherwise everyone would be using it. And Lantarv recognizes our strength and is going to fight us regardless. Nice miss. Oh yeah, I get a concentration saving throw for my Call Lightning, specifically because with Starry-formed Dragon, all of my saving throws cannot roll lower than a 9, because it's considered a 10 at that point. So, because of Starry-formed Dragon, I have a huge advantage to concentration saving throws. So that means my Call Lightning continues to be incredibly useful. So yeah, we'll cast it again. It doesn't get a kill there though, unfortunately, but it doesn't really matter, because they'll die to Booming Blade regardless. Boom. They died to my hat. I'm gonna Booming Blade this guy as well. No boom. Unfortunately. Oh, I get a crit there. Ooh, good damage. That wasn't even any spell there. That was just a normal hit. That's just how good the Shadow Blade is. I love the Shadow Blade. I slept on this in my other previous playthroughs. It was such a slept-on spell. I'm now a Shadow Sword believer. Yeah, usually this fight is hard, but no, they're going down, like, really easily. We don't even need the Rune Powder Barrel like we did last playthrough. I guess it's because we kind of killed most of them when we were here. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. We kind of killed, like, half of them on the second floor. Remember that? Yeah, so what was I worried about? Hey, concentration saving throw. And I'm dead. But I'm alive! Because of the Blood of Lathander. And now I will Booming Blade once more, with Gale being just ridiculously strong. 50% chance? Nah, I don't care. It's bound to happen. There we go, 21 damage. Nice, with the crit as well. Oh, heat metal, that's very nice. I need to heal myself, but also... Nice.
I got you.
Thank you very much for the Blade Ward. I could also Storyform Chalice, so then I can use a Cure Wounds and then Chalice heal myself. Again, another showcase of the versatility of a Circle of the Stars Druid, being both a powerful spellcaster and also a healer. Nice. Ooh, nice miss there. Booming Blade with a 98% chance there, with another additional hit here. I'm just gonna stab you. I am. Oh, nice. And now Gale can go again, but unfortunately doesn't really have much, so I'm gonna throw a sword instead. Oh well. I'll just heal Hank, and then Chalice healing myself. So now we both have Bless, so our next attack roll should be better.
Oh.
Ooh, you took a lot of damage, but luckily you will get the miss there. And there's more enemies coming in, but we should be okay. You're now frightened, I guess, so better get some heroism. Shocking Grasp? Is this good, actually? Oh, Metal Armor, yeah, sure. Oh, I missed. What was that? The one that knocks back?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it didn't work. Oh my goodness!
Okay.
You hit me as well.
Oh.
I'm just gonna cast this. Nice. Nice. Oh yeah, because I hit them with the radiating attack, they now miss their rolls.
I don't know how they kept beating me. My AC is 21. I feel like I missed a little bit more.
They also have paladin advantages. Now I could pick you up. I could also Booming Blade them, which is funnier. 50% chance to Booming Blade or pick you up.
Booming Blade.
Wait, who am I kidding? I can throw potions because this guy can attack twice. One of the only classes where magic can attack twice. And now I can go again to cast a Booming Blade. Boom! Get the hit there, and then I can stab. There we go. My character's kind of useless here, but I can still Call Lightning here, and then Concentrate. And then we're good.
Oh, did I hit Gale? Sorry.
That's fine, Gale's invincible. This guy just doesn't die. Yeah, the smites are the scariest part about this fight, but we're doing this very well. Oh, another hunger. Oh, there he goes. So about him being invincible, I guess not against a smite. Smites kind of just kill people. But I can still go for a heal, and with Chalice healing, I can then pick both of you up. And I can still go for a Call Lightning as well. I'm just gonna stab you. Critical hit. Ow.
There, your Nor.
Oh, shield.
Going
Nice.
downhill.
It's not over yet.
Right where we wanna. Oh.
Oh, you're dead. There is a possibility of retreating. I can also just Booming Blade and blow this guy up. There we go. Now we're both healed. And then I can go for another Call Lightning, perhaps. But I can also just run away for now. So if there is a chance that we need to, I can go back and then revive people if we need to. So I will retreat. Because I'm literally out of all my slots. Now, something funny could happen with Gale, though. He could theoretically use his level 3 spell slot to haste himself, and then just go absolutely crazy with Booming Blade. Alright, let's see what they do. Oh, they're running towards my character. I don't know why, though. They could have just ran towards Gale. Oh, frightened. That's unfortunate. Warp over. And then cast haste on myself. And then Booming Blade. Disadvantage is crazy, though. But the armor class should be higher. 19. We're actually have to be right now. Okay. I gotta go. Oh.
Oh, dang it.
Okay, they're going after Gale, so that's fine. Shield. Miss. Ooh. But that's okay, because I'm running away. Yeah, I'm out. And they're after you, so it's perfect. We can just revive it withers and we're good. By doom and dusk I strike the nave of the archives. Rise! I don't think I've ever seen this. Ignore the naked youth Yankee over there. There we go. Hank's alive! That helmet is gigantic. Also, I see you have the Shadow Heart armor right now. There is a couple of loot here that we can pick up. So, like, we have a supply pack, some Thieves' Tools, Chromatic Orb spells, some Greater Healing Potions.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin! Ooh, and an Iron-branded shield. Or Iron-banded shield, rather. I don't know how good this is, though. Oh, +3 armor class. So who wants +3 armor class for free?
I can't use shield.
How do you not use shields? Oh well.
Oh, man.
Anyways, let's head up to the second floor. There will be a little bit of a fight around here probably, but that's okay, because it's going to be a 1 against 4. Boom! Love to see it. Now let's head up to the second floor. Yep, here's the corpses that we left behind. Let me give you a bit of health there, Courtney. There we go. And are we ready to head on to the top floor? This will be a tough fight, but what if Courtney goes first to try to convince Ketheric to not be a bad guy? So now we're on the second top floor, basically. And let's see if our bard is able to convince Ketheric to not be a horrible guy and stand down.
What have you done?
We stabbed someone. This will be a tough roll that I unfortunately can't see, but I should be able to still buff you, right?
You can't see it?
No, I can't see it. Just pretend you got a high number.
I got a 23.
Ooh, oh, that's a big roll for deception. A higher power wants you to live. And let's hope
Do you
our
see
bard...
the dice roll now?
No, I still can't see it. It's probably because I didn't enter the same time you went in, so that's why.
Difficulty class 30.
30, huh?
I have a +10 bonus.
Just roll a 20. I love gambling. Let's go all in.
Oh, please. Oh, yes!
We got the 20?
Got a 20. Got the 20.
We got the critical. Okay.
Let's go.
It doesn't make sense.
This is why we have charisma characters on our side.
I am the chosen. Did you know that?
No.
Bow!
Nope. Okay, I guess we are fighting him. So what I can do here is, with Gale, who has a big advantage here, we all actually go first here. I'm gonna cast haste on myself. As Gale.
All of us. Eugene didn't roll great.
I'm just gonna give him a really high armor class. And then I want to take down the Mistress of Souls over here, so let me just get over there. So let's go for a Booming Blade. Boom. Nice. And then, once more, just a hit here. And a stab. There we go. So you're almost down. And then as me... Oh,
Dang.
I'm gonna take down some of the Necromites over here, because they should be weak to light, right? Okay, so they're weak to bludgeoning, actually. So if we have bludgeoning moves... Also nice, we took down the Mistress of Souls. That was the most dangerous enemy here besides Ketheric, of course. I'll just go for a little breath here. I could also do a spike growth somewhere. And I'll just chill right here, I guess. Ketheric will probably jump down. Incubate death, that is also a possibility.
Oh my goodness.
And a dash. And he's dashing the other way. What if we spike growth to Ketheric so he has to... Oh,
Why
definitely
me?
order... That's perfect, actually,
Hate it.
because you have the charm effect anyways.
No, I didn't give myself the Mantle of Inspiration.
Oh.
I gave everybody else the Mantle of Inspiration.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Wasted their dash.
Yeah, that and spike.
Nice. My spike growth was pretty useful. Gale can explode people, but... Oh yeah, I could just create water here. So now we can go for some lightning moves. Yeah, some more spike growth is also useful. So I guess I'll Misty Step over here. So that he targets Gale, most importantly. I'll just Lightning Blast, I guess. Boom, 54 damage. And this is a pretty important fight, so yeah, I'll go for it. Boom, 38. And then Gale should be okay for Ketheric's onslaught of Divine Smites, probably. Ooh. We're all frightened. He's not attacking right now, for some reason. Definitely orders on our Bard. And the Necromite's about to go. Okay, Ketheric just didn't attack, which is pretty good. Courtney might go down
Good
here.
job, Courtney. Good job.
She is taking the damage. As long as every attack is focused on one person and they don't die, we're good. I can Shocking Grasp. That's pretty bad, though. I guess not. Ooh, Heat Metal. Oh, yo! Heat Metal is crazy! Give me that hammer. I'm frightened. I can't move. Oh, the Booming Blade. Boom! I missed. I have more attacks. Shocking Grasp. 40! Oh, he fell over. Yo!
My lord!
Gale saves the day.
Is he gonna run away before
What
picking
you're
up his
meddling
weapon?
with, Paul.
Yeah, we keep his weapon.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter, right?
Cannot
Because he changes.
comprehend.
He doesn't change until we get the right dialogue, but only in the cutscene as the hammer. I'm pretty sure, because this hammer's on the ground. And we get the tentacle.
Yeah, hopefully.
Shout out to Gale. 30% hit rate, by the way. 40 damage. Shocking Grasp. Yeah, I'm loving the up-close and personal wizards. Like the mage close. Yeah, the hammer's still there. We still have to fight the Necromites, though. That's the one issue. We still have to deal with the Necromites. But luckily, the Necromites aren't nearly as bad as Ketheric because they do, like, not that much damage. They just do a bunch of bone chills and prevent healing. Which, I guess preventing healing is pretty bad. Walk into my spike growths. And there it is. But yeah, Courtney, you said you wanted reclass, right?
Yeah, I was thinking.
What if we tried out the Shadow Sorcerer?
Sure.
Awesome, because that's still charisma. Priority's probably the dog. Nice. I guess now we can pick up Courtney, so I'll just do it with Gale.
And I'm up again.
I love Starry Map. Just free guiding bolts, which they do up to 24, so that's not bad. Booming Blade. Boom. 39 plus 11. They're not even weak to Psychic. That's just how strong Booming Blade and the Shadow Blade are. Hit this guy. Do a little stab there. And then we have one final Necromite to deal with. No Call of the Week yet, unfortunately. However, that should do the job. Right here, Ketheric's Warhammer. Which is kind of funny to think about. He's not going to have a weapon when we fight him again. Which will make the first phase way easier. Ooh, Ring of the Exalted Marrow. That would be good for Shadowheart, who is a death-focused class. So we can go inside of the Hollow Tower. Of course, we will need to heal a little bit for Courtney. Oh yeah, while we're up here, we should reclass, because once we go inside of there, it'll be considered a, it's considered a hostile zone. Might as well reclass right now, so we don't have to do it later. So, we're gonna reclass Courtney from being a College of Glamour Bard into, I believe, a Shadow Sorcerer. So what Courtney is reclassing into is a Sorcerer. You probably want to change your subclass, though, because Draconic Bloodline is not the, So, Shadow Magic. Now, personally, when I played a Dark Urge Sorcerer, I was the half-dragon type of Sorcerer, because you get some armor class there, and also, I like using fire. I don't think fire is actually a part of the Draconic Bloodline, though. For roleplay purposes, you're just a dragon guy. You're just like half a dragon. But, ooh, you get Booming Blade. I don't know if you're gonna use Booming Blade as a sorcerer, though.
Ew.
Yeah, bursting, whatever that is, you just blow up corpses. These cantrips are okay. You get 4, though, which is fascinating. I think Mage Hand and Minor Illusion might be good. Yeah, Minor Illusion, that's really good. The reason why it's good is because you can pretty much pull in groups of people into one spot before a fight starts, and then cast like a big area of effect damage on them.
What should I last?
I personally like Blade Ward, but it really depends on the situation on where you're going to position your character. Bone Chill's also pretty good for canceling healing, and undead targets have disadvantage, yeah. That's pretty good. Shield is just the go-to. I love Shield, because it increases your armor class by 5 for a level 1 spell slot. So you can keep everything else the same. You could alter your wisdom to increase other stats, but this is pretty good. Or intelligence. It's just what you really want to go for, really. I personally like dexterity, simply because your armor class will be higher. So these spells, if you're planning on not wearing any light or medium armor or anything like that, yeah, the mage armor, just to make your armor class higher. There's also Fog Cloud and Magic Missile. Those are just pretty good general spells you can use, because Magic Missile never misses, so if you need to take down a target with low HP, you can do that. And Magic Missile especially is pretty good for Sorcerer, because this right here, Meta Magic, my favorite is Twinned Spell, because with Twinned Spell, you can target 2 creatures instead of 1, which means you can twin cast Haste on 2 of your allies.
Oh, lit.
Extended is also okay. Careful Spell. Oh yeah, allies automatically succeed saving throws, but you don't need that. Distant Spell is situational. Extended Spell doubles duration and surfaces. Yeah, Twin Spell's just the best one for now. My favorite part of Sorcerer is the meta magic, because you are super versatile in what you can do, but you don't have the versatility of spells that the wizard has. You're just a damage dealing wizard, essentially. Just the pure gimmicks of magic. I like Scorching Ray and Misty Step. That's my own preference. Misty Step for movement is, in my opinion, one of the best features you can have for a spellcaster, because if you have someone who's right next to you, you don't have to risk opportunity attacks. You can just Misty Step away and then get the high ground for any spells. And now you get more meta magic. There's Heightened Spells, Quicken Spells, and Subtle Spell. I really like Quicken Spell.
Ooh.
Spells that cast an action cost a bonus action with Quicken Spell, which means you can pretty much attack twice. It does use up your sorcery points though, which is a resource, so you have to keep that in mind. And Sorcerer level 4, you get another cantrip.
I'm kind of interested in this one.
You want to blow up corpses?
I'm a little interested.
Sure. And now you get another spell here. There is Scorching Ray for just damage, but there's also Cloud of Daggers. That's also pretty good as a concentration spell for a small confined area to do damage over time.
I feel like a lot of our characters, though, go up close, so I don't want to, like, hit anybody else.
It is a pretty small area, so you can... It's kind of like Call Lightning with its range, almost. Shadow Blade is fun, but Shadow Blade just works the best with Booming Blade, which I don't think you got. You can get it, though, by your cantrip. You can still select a different cantrip. So I guess if you want to go the Shadow Blade route, you can do that. You just have to keep in mind you don't have an extra action like the other classes do.
Scorching Ray.
Yeah, that's just good for burst of damage. And then for your feature, you could get yourself a lot of things, really. You can do the ability score improvement. You can also go for Resilient. I really like that on my Circle of the Stars Druid with my Wisdom, because then I pretty much never fail my saving throws. So if you do that for Charisma, you'll be at 18 Charisma, while also succeeding your saving throws, which would be very good when you decide to go the Twin Cast Haste, because if you break Concentration with Haste, 2 of your allies are incapacitated, so that would be really bad. So, my personal opinion, I recommend Resilient Charisma. And now with Sorcery level 5, you will get access to level 3 spells, which means you now have Haste. You also have access to Fireball, which is a really powerful AoE spell. So do you want to go for now? Because you can also just get both spells, because you're level 7 by now. You can just get Fireball, you can get the Lightning attack, you can also get Haste, you can get Blur even. You can get a lot of spells here.
Haste.
We get the Haste. And now, level 6 Shadow Sorcerer. What does that do, actually? Hound of Ill Omen. Summon forth a creature of darkness. Ooh.
Stop.
It casts sorcery points, though. And now, pick your spell. We're going the Fireball.
Is there anything...
There are other options, yeah. But Fireball's funny. Yeah, I love Fireball. Even though Fireball's not the greatest spell, it's still one of the best. It's just not the greatest considering the fact that the wet condition exists, and Fireball does not do well with the wet condition, but Lightning and Ice does. But Fireball's still fascinating because you can blow up barrels with it, and that's a big bonus with that, Fireball, because every time I do Barrelmancy, I always throw Fireball. I love doing that. And now the level 4 spell here. If you want to go full Pyromancy, you can do the Wall of Fire, but there's also Ice Storm, there's Polymorph, maybe the Lightning spell if you want to go for that as well.
I'm between the Ice Storm and Lightning Bolt.
You can get Lightning Bolt. You also have access to Replace spell if you want to replace your other spells as well, so you can get multiple level 4 and level 3 spells, if you want to get both right now, I suppose. Because keep in mind, the level 4 Ice spell is more of a crowd control rather than damage, while the Wall of Fire is big damage, but it's very concentrated in a line. The Lightning spell is also in a line as well, but only once and does big damage when they're wet. So, pick your poison. Lightning it is.
Cast Pet, I can create a spell slot.
Yeah, that comes with Sorcerer.
Create sorcery points.
Oh wow, is it really just Hound of Ill Omen for now? That's fine, I guess, because Hound of Ill Omen, depending on what it does, it could be really fascinating. So, what if you summoned the Hound? Because you have 7 sorcery points right now. What does it do? So the Hound, how many turns does it last? Oh, it's forever. Awesome. So let's see what it does. Can you control it? Oh, you can. So you get access to Umbral Tangle, which traps enemies in vines, and also the Ominous Bite, which has a chance to place Omen. So if you press T to inspect Hound's Omen, a dark omen that can be acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder, and when the damage of that type is dealt to the affected entity, the owner of the Hound regains 1 sorcery point. Wait a minute, you get your sorcery points back. Is that infinite sorcery points? If that's infinite sorcery points, this is crazy good. Because you just need to cast Omen, right? Oh, there's also Splinter Shadow. When you are attacked by a melee attack that does not deal radiant damage, splinter off a piece of yourself to spawn a new version of the from the shadows. That's a cool reaction.
I should probably change my armor and stuff.
Yeah, you can adjust your armor and all that, but I will stop watching your stream. There we go. And we'll experiment with the Shadow Sorcerer, probably when we go inside of the next dungeon. So, since we took a lot of time with the actual reclass, are you itching for a new fight, or do you want to end things here and then save it for the next episode?
We can save it.
Okay, so we will save the Shadow Sorcerer for the next episode, where we will go down and possibly fight Ketheric, Thorm, and enter Act 3, which is pretty quick, honestly. We did the second season of our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Plays pretty quickly, mainly because we did the Mountain Pass immediately, which is a much shorter path than the Underdark, for sure, because the Underdark is like 2 different zones rather than the Mountain Pass, which is, I guess, also 2 zones, because there's also the Crash, I suppose, so it doesn't really matter that much. But I'm looking forward to our builds in the future. The Circle of the Stars Druid, it's still probably my favorite class by far, but also the fact that Hexblade Warlock and the Blade Singing Wizard can just run up to enemies with magic, which are notoriously... Why did you repulse her? Wait, Cordy, bring in your dog real quick. I want to see if I can hit your Nimbus, and then you can cast the reaction. So get over here. I see your dog there. We saved, yeah? We just saved? Okay. Booming Blade, your pet. Boom! I missed. Let me try again. Boom! Oh, I missed again. Let me try once more. Boom! Oh, I killed it. Well, there wasn't a reaction, unfortunately, so yeah, I tried to test out the shadow reaction. I guess it doesn't work on allies that hit the pets. Yeah, Booming Blade is strong. I kind of just one-shot that thing. Sorry. Well, it's a good thing we saved, because we're about to be sent into the void anyways, right? I never know when it happens. Anyways, I liked that session. We got to show off a lot of our abilities of level 7 that we have built up so far. We did reclass the Bard into a Sorcerer, which, the Bard, I'm not really sure how much potential it could have, because I never actually used them firsthand. But the Sorcerer, I'm a little familiar with, so I might be able to throw in some pointers there. Because Sorcerer is one of my other favorite classes, besides the Monk, of course. There's a lot of favorite classes, actually. I like a lot of classes. But most importantly, we are at the end of the episode. Leave a like and subscribe, and also, is there any last words from you two before we end things here?
We're coming for you, Ketheric.
Yeah, we're coming for you, Ketheric!
Bye.
Bye!